Hi everybody, we have been given this question: x into root of x is equal to x positive root of x. We are expected to find all values of x that satisfies this system. In other words, we are required to find only those values of x for which this system holds good. So we have to take that into account. Now clearly from this equation I can state that x should be greater than or equal to 0. If not, the system will not hold good. So this is the first inference that I have got. Now next I'm going to rewrite this given equation as, on the right side I would like to write it as root of x times root of x, because x can be written in this fashion, followed by positive sign and a root of x. And then I would like to take root of x out, and that would give me root x positive 1 on the right hand side, and of course on the left hand side I would like to retain it as it is x into root of x. Then I would like to move this entire quantity to the left side. Thus we would now have x into root of x followed by a negative sign, root of x times root of x positive 1 is equal to 0. So now I wish to take root of x as a common factor. If I were to do that, I would get x negative of root of x positive 1 is equal to 0. Now clearly from algebra, if a times b is equal to 0, then this implies a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0, right? So from here clearly I can state that root of x is equal to 0, which would clearly mean that x is equal to 0. So this is one part of the solution. The next part is x negative. This entire quantity can be written as root, and just remove the parenthesis. So negative root x followed by a negative 1 is equal to 0. So this is what I have got for the other side. Now what I wish to do is I would like to club x negative 1 together, followed by root of x with a negative sign in front, and then I would like to move negative root of x to the other side. So this is going to give me x negative 1 is equal to root of x. Now if I were to square both sides, this is going to give me x squared negative 2 times x positive 1 is equal to, I'm taking the square here, so this is going to give me x. I move this x to the other side, so I get x squared negative 2x negative x positive 1 is equal to 0, which is rewritten as x squared negative 3x positive 1 is equal to 0. So I've got an equation here. Now if I were to use quadratic techniques, this is going to be x is equal to negative b, so it's going to be negative of negative 3 plus or minus 3, so it's going to be negative 3 as a power of 2, negative 4 times a times c divided by 2 times of a. Now this is going to give me 3 plus or minus root of negative 3 squared is 9, negative 4 divided by 2. So we got two roots here. x1 is equal to 3 positive root of 5 divided by 2, and then x2 is equal to 3 negative root of 5 divided by 2. Now this one, 3 negative root of 5 divided by 2, is going to be less than 1. So this is okay. Why is it of much concern for me? Let me just explain to you. Now if you were to observe here, let me just draw your attention to this particular system. X negative 1 negative root x is equal to 0. Now what did we exactly do here? We actually placed x negative 1 on left side and we moved negative root x to the other side. So we have a quantity like this. Now x negative 1 is actually greater than or equal to 0. So this means x is greater than or equal to 1. Right? So our value of x is greater than or equal to 1, but here our value of x is falling lesser than 1. Right? So this has to be rejected. If we were to take this, we will end up with a contradiction, right? Are you following me? So because of this system, I cannot take this. So hence the solution is going to be, one is going to be 0, the next one is going to be 3 positive root of 5 divided by 2. So that is the end of this particular problem. Thank you.